various programming languages and softwares which is there in ICSE and CBSE board, because I have seen the books which are there in the market. They are not sufficient to explain the total concepts of Java or Python. So today we will discuss about a chapter called Encapsulation. It is chapter 8 from the book Vijay Kumar Pandey and Dilip Kumar De for class 10 ICSE. So chapter number 8, Encapsulation and Inheritance. So what does encapsulation, you can see in the screen, what does encapsulation means in Java? In simple terms, in book, there is lots of things written, but in simple terms, I will explain you what does encapsulation means. So come to the slide number 2. It is written the process of wrapping data and functions together as a unit. So this is the textbook definition. Now, what is the exact meaning of this wrapping data and functions together as a unit? So you as a Java developer, you need to know why some of the access specifiers we use in Java. So in Java, security, a lot of emphasis is given on data security. Data is the core of Java. A lot of emphasis is given on this data security. So if you see the encapsulation in a very gist, I can tell you that the meaning of encapsulation is basically utilizing the private keywords. You want to set your variables and some of your methods as private, because you don't want that anybody else who is utilizing your code should directly access your method names and the data objects, because security is very important in Java. In Java, we do not want to give direct access to our methods or variables to anybody who is utilizing our code. So if you think why this is required, you might ask this question. So it is required because, especially if you see the banking sector, if a hacker comes to know that what is that variable which the bank is using to store, what is that variable name or the method name which the bank is using to store the password of the accounts of a particular person, then he can easily, he may get access to the password. So that's why we are basically encapsulating, we are hiding the method name and the variables from majority of people who are using our code. Only few system developers know the variable name and the method name. So that is basically encaps. That's why we are using the private keyword. So basically encapsulation is anybody who asks you what is encapsulation, just say utilizing the private keyword. So just let's see this code. In Blue Java, I have a code here. So we have a class sum, and we have set the variables x, y, z as private. Now another method we have created, get value, where we are setting the variable. We are setting the value 5 to variable x, setting the value 8 to variable y. Now we have another method called void add. Void add has no access specifier. So by default, this is a public method which can be called from outside. So let's go to another class called class ABC. Now from this class, we want to call the code written in class sum. So if you see that here we are declaring a variable object of this class sum, and we are calling the method add. Method add is a public method. Inside the method add, we are calling the private method, because the private method can be called only from inside the class, not from outside the class. So we are just calling it and getting the value of x and y and storing it in the value of z. And after that, we are displaying it from here. ob.display will call this code method display, and we are calling this. So that is the basically this is what encapsulation is all about. Basically, we are setting the access specifier private to few of the variables and few of the methods which we want to prevent direct access by someone, by any developer. That's why we are setting it as a private. Okay. So let's run this code. The sum of numbers, it is giving us 13. So x 5 plus 8 is 13. So for today, this is what the encapsulation is. I just referred to class 10 ICSE book to explain you this topic. But the fact of the matter is very simple. Whether you are in class 8 or class 12 in ICSE board, the concept of encapsulation which I explained you, it is same for all. That is not going to change. So that is for today. Any doubts you have, you just post in the comment in the YouTube video, and I will answer you. I will be happy to answer you with any doubts. So thank you for